Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Gaming Jack 24/7 here, welcoming you back to Let's Play Dante's Inferno. And in the last episode, we entered down into this realm of hell, and now we are about to go through the 10 trials of hell. So we are gonna start heading out soon, and you may be wondering, hey Jack, what's going on? This should have come out, I don't know, 3 weeks ago? Where have you been? Well, sorry to mention this, but this is actually post-commentary right now. I had done this episode, I had recorded it, I had it edited and everything. Well, here's Thias the harlot, blah blah blah, she's a harlot. She suffers for her crime of flattery.
Soft words are the only way to survive.
Nah, we're gonna kill her. But yeah, so what I was trying to say is because of the fact that I had this recorded for, 3 weeks ago, this is ready to go up, I had it edited, and then I checked the audio file for my voice, and apparently Audacity decided to not record my voice. So, after 3 weeks of procrastinating and trying to figure out should I re-record it or just do post-commentary, I've decided to just go with the post-commentary route. So anyway, we've dropped down in. For some reason, I decided to look around. And luckily, before each and every trial, they do give us a health fountain and a mana fountain. So that's always helpful. But going off of the topic of having to... Why did it take me so long to do that? But going off of the topic of having to re-record, I did have a second episode. I had recorded these back to back, and they were fine, but...
Allow the sight of these ill-born souls to strike you. Below, the panderers and seducers.
So yeah, these are the panderers and seducers. But anyway, what happened with the second episode, episode 22, is when I had recorded it, I had the audio, everything was fine. And the problem with that one was that I didn't actually export my audio file. So I closed Audacity, and then I stopped for a second. I was like, wait a minute, I don't have my audio file. So that just gave me more reason to procrastinate. Plus then I had school has been school recently. I've just been trying to focus a little bit more on it. But now that my first set of exams are over, I have some more time to myself. So I'll definitely get back onto my regular recording schedule. I believe this Thursday I'm going to be re-recording some stuff. I'm probably going to start vlogging again soon as well. Even though those are easy. I should have been doing those the entire time, but for some reason I guess I just didn't do it. But as you can see, let's actually talk about the gameplay right now. If you've been watching, this section, the first trial is one of the simpler trials. It's infinite magic. So basically you can spam all your abilities as much as you want and you won't lose a single ounce of mana, which is always nice. So you can see we also have the bonus counting down. I do believe I do not make the bonus time. Yeah, I failed. I don't succeed in the bonus mission, but this one's kind of tricky to do for the bonus mission because you have to use pretty much, if you want to do this on the first try, you would have had to spend your upgrades on your magic abilities. And since personally I don't use my magic as much as I normally should, I don't do it. Now you can see we succeeded on the first try. If you do complete the bonus section, the only reward you get is some extra bonus souls. So it's not mandatory to do that. So instead of having a little lift, we have to climb our way down. So there's that. And I don't know, what else do I want to talk about? Well, there's going to be a quick cut right here. That is that's just I guess I decided to pause, and I had to take a break recording there for a second. I think my pizza arrived or something, I don't know. But I had to take a break recording, and you can see even nicer than that they give you a save point and the fountains after every single room. So if you're not, you know, recording episodes of this, then you can save. If you're one of those people who likes to save a lot, you can save after pretty much every single room.
These souls below, stewed in human filth, suffer for the crime of flattery.
Yep, so flattery apparently is a crime. So, alright, here we go. 100 hit combo. And you have to complete it under 30 seconds for the bonus. I believe this is another one where I don't finish the bonus. Since it's not really necessary, it's not really necessary to complete all the bonus things. And since, you know, this is more of, it's kind of, you know, my first Let's Play ever. Well, my second one, technically. You all know my first one is iNinja. But the thing is that I probably won't be going back. I may do maybe some bonus videos later on about... Oh, god damn it. I remember that part. I got so pissed. I got so angry at myself because I was at 80. And then, you know, that guy decides to, hey, let's just knock it back and stun him. But yeah, my strategy for the 100 hit combo in this section, since they easily respawn new enemies, don't waste your time RTing anybody, because obviously you drop your combo. But what I do is, since I have my cross upgraded as much as I can, I just spam my cross as much as possible. Because, you know, if you hit your cross, you can get like for certain sections of hitting people with your cross, you get like 4 or 5 hits on your combo meter. Or if you hit multiple people, like you hit like 4 on each person, you hit 3 people, that's 12 hits on a combo meter right there. And this is where we succeed. 100 hit combo. There actually is an achievement for hitting a 100 hit combo, which obviously, if you haven't done it by this point in the game, then you're kind of forced to earn it. So there's that little thing right there. There is one achievement that, oh, and this part's, oh god, why did I even, I knew it was coming, and I'm just like, hey, let me just jump early and see what's going on. But no. Luckily, the respawn in this game is pretty lenient, so it will drop you at the end of whatever section you just completed. So we are actually back at the end of Flatterers, so that's nowhere near as bad as it could have been. But yeah, you can see it's shaky, 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 and every time when you see like the platform's gonna break, the camera angle always goes towards whichever side that you need to actually jump to. So you don't actually have to like think, like there's no like guess and check. It's like, okay, camera's going that way, jump that way.
Below are the Simonist popes, those false men of the cloth whom you followed so blindly.
Alright, so we have Simonists, which is basically... Honestly, I'm purposely not talking over Beatrice when she says those, because it's just the easiest way to explain it. So, challenge 3. Air kills. Kill 5 enemies while they are airborne, and you gotta beat it under a minute. This challenge... Oh my god, this challenge is the most annoying thing in the freaking world. Because every time you get a certain enemy in the air, they decide, hey, or you've got the big guys who are able to keep their space, or your only option for small enemies are the guys with the shields. And they, unless you can, which I still actually haven't figured out to this day how to knock them up, because you see, like, you try and knock them up, they just bash you with a shield. But I believe you're supposed to hit them with the cross and distinguish, and use that to get rid of their shield, and then eventually just knock them up. Like you can see, I was trying very hard just to get that, and I just couldn't figure it out. But in the meantime, I just decided to go after the big guys. Obviously, there's 5 seconds left. I'm not gonna beat it, but yeah. What do I want to talk about? I guess this is a good time to talk about updates on the channel. So everything is running pretty smoothly. There's only going to be probably like 6 or 7 more episodes of iNinja before that's over. So I'm getting really close to finishing my first Let's Play on this channel, and I'm actually really excited about that. It's something that, you know, I started this channel back in, I believe, like, April, like, is when I first created the channel. But I didn't start making, like, actual content for this channel until, like, the summer of 2013. So, realistically, like, let's say July. So, I've been making content since July of 2013, or June or July of 2013, one of those two. But actually, have I been making content that long? I will double check, and I will put an annotation on the screen now to figure out when I put up my first LP. Because I know over the summer of 2013, I did, what's it called? I did actually release some videos, but mostly it was just my first couple videos for the channel were like the my first tries at making a new intro and whatnot, and trying out Power Director. But I believe, and then over the summer I also shut up, Tiresias. Your blind prophet. I believe we just we absolve her, and I forget that I didn't want to absolve her, so I did cut that part out. As you can see, it's pretty obvious. But yeah, so after I started my Let's Plays, my first major like project, I would consider major project on this channel, would actually probably be when I did Green Scorpion, my audition for Green Scorpion's top 20 Sega Genesis games, which...
If only the false prophets here could have seen your future.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. My first, like, major, like, video editing challenge for myself was making my audition for top 20 Sega Genesis games. And that honestly wasn't great. Okay, stay in the air for 8 seconds. It's just basic challenge. Or kill 2 enemies while you're doing it. Usually the easiest way to stay in the air is to launch enemies in the air and just stay in the air as much as you can.
Did you think I'd come back to you after what you've done?
But anyway, so, top 20 Sega Genesis games audition. And then I'm really hoping that Scorpion decides to release that video soon. Because honestly, I've just been waiting to see how my content measures up to my fellow countdown artists like Pokeporus and Quarter Guy, Rabbit Luigi. I know my content's not going to be as good as, you know, Rabbit Luigi or Quarter Guy. Those guys are established Let's Players. They've been around for much longer than I've even been on YouTube. And just they've been making videos for as long as I can remember. Actually, Rabbit Luigi, Josh Scorcher, Fawful's Minion, and Autark, the Autark of Flame, are some of my bigger inspirations for why I decided to get into making countdowns in the first place. Because I was watching these guys make such great content, I was just like, I want to do that too. It seems like a lot of fun. Now I realize that along with a lot of fun, it's a lot of work. Oh my god, that is a lot of work to do. But anyway, so that was my first big thing, and then top 5 favorite video game weapons, which honestly there were some parts in that where I just awkwardly paused and didn't fix it in post and other things. Some of my jokes could have been better.
Among the worst of the liars.
Dante's Inferno, letting you know that politicians are the worst liars. Yeah. I can't really say... I mean, I really don't have an opinion on politicians. I mean, I don't like to take sides like that. Because those things are just... It's just not fun to take a side in that one. But here we go. We have keep innocents alive. And if you keep them both alive, you get the bonus. Now, pretty much this whole thing is just protecting these innocent guys, these random bystanders, from the exploding enemies that we've experienced many a time in this game. Now, this is my first attempt. I do fail this first attempt. And I want you to see, like, how I approached it and what went wrong. Because it was a lot of me not, how do I explain this? It was a lot of me not spreading out my focus, because if you notice, even if I take a hit, it doesn't matter, but even if you attack the enemies just once, they will come after you. But if they get even close to your innocent man, they will explode on the spot and you will lose him. So the easiest way, you'll see an example of it later, is you need to like right now I started doing it a little bit more. Stratiating your attacks out. Do like a little attack to the right, draw their attention. Do a little attack to the left, draw their attention, and keep them from getting closer. So, and actually this area is a pretty good opportunity for you to pick up some higher combos if you don't let yourself get exploded. If you don't have them blow up on you, you can easily pick up like a 200 hit combo. I don't do it in the video because, again, I'm not really that good at this game. But, and maybe, I don't know, maybe it's Let's Player's curse. Probably the fact that I'm just bad at this game. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm the world's greatest Dante's Inferno player, but yeah. So, that's pretty much the gist of this area. Other things I want to talk about. Okay, so Talking Jack this week is going to be about, and this is where I fail. Right. Oh, really? Yep, that's where I fail. Because even though I attack them and stop them from moving, they still blew up next to the guy. So you can see real quick cut. But Talking Jack this week is going to be about, honestly, something I want to talk about recently is Smash 4. I have a couple of things I've been wanting to say about Smash 4. And you can see here, I actually, the second time around, I did succeed in the challenge. So I did actually get the bonus souls from it. So I got like 2,000 or like 4,000 souls from that. So that's a good chunk of change. But in the meantime, yeah, so it's pretty much going to be a lot of talking about Smash, like who's already been like announced to return. I'll talk about the newcomers a little bit. Stages, some other things that have popped up. But we will save that all for Smash Chat. Now that we've done the first 5 areas, it's time to end the episode. So, in the meantime, thank you all so very much for watching this. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you really like it, consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And until the next time, guys and girls, this has been Gaming Jack 24/7 here, reminding you to just have a nice day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.